content. Hey, I'm trying to get my guy in the room right now. We gotta represent. Y'all see the Valdosta colors. You see the App State colors. Uh, we talking about the Steelers tonight, y'all. We talking about the Pittsburgh Steelers. They on the roll right now. I'm trying to get a guy in the room. Y'all bear with me. I'm trying to get a guy in the room that want to talk about his beloved Steelers. All right, we back. All right, so look, we're gonna talk about these Steelers tonight. If my man come in the room, he comes in. If he don't, he don't. He was trying to give me a little some problems earlier today, talking about I'm not a real Steelers fan, and I want to let him know. I've been rocking with the Steelers from way back, and even the Colorado haters. So I get the Colorado haters every now and then. I'm not a real Colorado fan. I officially became a Pittsburgh Steelers fan when this guy by the name of Slash left Colorado and he got drafted by the Steelers. I was always kind of fond of the Steelers because they had my man Greg Lloyd. I played linebacker. I wanted to play with the same kind of aggression as Greg Lloyd. So I used to watch Greg Lloyd all the time. But once they got Cordell Stewart, I was like, huh? And then once they drafted Eric Green and Greg Lloyd, that was crazy. And then when they did the trade to get Jerome Bettis from the Rams, it really went crazy. And then when they drafted Hines Ward from Georgia, do you understand what I'm saying, y'all? So I started following the Steelers a long time ago. But Cordell really jump-started it for me. Cordell Stewart, he was the first guy besides Deion that was really doing it all. Like, he was playing quarterback, going out for passes. I remember one time he caught a one-handed pass as a wide receiver one time. Hand, and this dude was he was out there Odell in it way back in the day. But so what we want to talk about, because y'all know I'm a Georgia boy. Like, I'm a Georgia boy. So I wanted my Atlanta Falcons to do great this year. I thought, okay, we could get Russell Wilson and Sierra as a package deal. Sierra could do the halftime shows. Everything was going to be fine. They already brought a Waffle House. It's like Waffle House, that's like the #1 restaurant, like the logo of Georgia, right? If you go to Georgia, you can go to a Waffle House. I mean, everything was set up for them to come back to Georgia and it be like just everything was going to be good. They would only have to pay him $1 million. Everything was going to be good, right? The team is set up to win right now. Everything was going to be good. But then we started getting some rumblings about the Justin Fields might be on the trade block. We're like, oh, that's another Georgia boy. Georgia. He was the #1 guy coming out of the state of Georgia. Out of his draft class. Well, he was the #1 guy in the nation when he came out. They say him and Sunshine was neck and neck and whatever. Sunshine was the better pocket passer and Fields was the better, dual threat. But I don't care how you slice it. Fields was the #1 guy coming out that year. Everybody wanted to play with Justin Fields. So once he came up on the trade block, we were like, oh, shit. If the Falcons get him, oh, it's on again. It'll be like when Vic was in the Dome. So we was all happy. We said, okay, we got 2 quarterbacks, Russell Wilson or Justin Fields. The Falcons going to get one of them. This is a slam dunk. They missed on both of them. But both of them went to the Steelers. The Steelers was able to get both of the quarterbacks. We thought the Falcons were going to get one. They still got both of them. This is why I like rooting for the Steelers. they do stuff that makes sense. When the Rams didn't want Jerome Bettis and they got him, I was going crazy. When all the people, there was like Cordell Stewart couldn't do it in the NFL, all that running around, and the Steelers drafted him in the second round, I went crazy. So here we go again with the Steelers doing something that all the other teams want to pass on. They got two quarterbacks. I'm ecstatic again. And at the price point they got him at, it's crazy, right? I mean, you can't beat the price point. Oh, y'all hit the like button so we can light the tiger up. So if y'all don't know, they got Russell Wilson for $1.2 million. And Phil's salary last year was like $3 million, 23,000, something like that. So he's not like gonna really hurt your cap either, but they gotta make a decision by May the 2nd if they're gonna pick him up for his 5th-year option or whatever. So I don't know how that goes, but they might have to pay him more if they pick him up, or if they just let him play out his contract, they might can franchise him. So I don't know. We're gonna see what happens with that. But this is the deal with the trade that they did. So if Russell Wilson plays less than 51%, the Bears get a 6th-round pick, right? And not in the 2025 or 2024 draft, it's in the 2025 draft. So way next year, that's what we're talking about. Because they got to play this year out to see what draft value he's gonna have. So if he plays more than 51%, they get a 4th rounder. If he plays less than 51%, the Bears get a 6th-round pick, right? So that's why Tomlinson came out. And see, this is why I like Tomlinson. He just do stuff that makes sense. He came out and said, Russell Wilson will not be the starter. He's already let you know that. So guess what? If Russell Wilson plays the first 8 games, and then the 9th game, he play like half of that game, or if he start to stink it up, they put Justin Fields in after that. Now they can play Justin Fields for the rest of the year, and they only have to give up a 6th-round pick. So that's why he went on ahead and put it out there like Russell Wilson is going to be the starter. So it's no like competition. Nah, we're trying to get you for a 6th-round pick. We don't want you for a 4th-round pick. That's a 4th-round pick is valuable, right? So I'm looking at everything, and I'm liking how like what they doing makes sense. Another move they made in the offseason. They got, to me, the best linebacker in the league right now, Queen. He played for LSU. He played for Baltimore. And this year they picked him up in the draft. I think he's going to hit their salary cap at like $17 million this year. But that was a big-time pickup. He's one. I'm telling y'all, if y'all just watch Queen play, he's one of the best linebackers. Like, he's active. He got a lot of fire. He can hit. He can cover. He can do it all. He can rush the passer. He can do it all. So, and you got him from your rival team. You got him from your rival was Baltimore, and you brought him to your team. I think against the Steelers this year, I think he got 2 picks against the Steelers this year. So now you remove that from your rival and put it on your team. Helps your team out. They already got a good running back that they got from Alabama, Nazi or something like that. So he's on the team. They got J.Watt coming off the edge. Like, now you got J.Watt and Queen together. That's crazy. And they got Fitzpatrick back there too. He a nice safety or whatever. Like, they got another edge, Highsmith. He's nice too. So I'm just looking at all the stuff they put together, and it's looking real good. And the beauty of all of this, their weak spot right now is center. When your weak spot is center, you're doing a hell of a job. When your weak spot of your team, the center is the guy that calls out the help and all that kind of stuff. He's a vital part of the game, but he's the help out guy. He's normally helping the guards and attack. He's chipping, doing stuff like here and there. He's important, but a quarterback, a left tackle, linebackers, corners, receivers, all that's way more important than the center. So for the center to be your number one spot that you need to replace, that's good management, y'all. Good management. Oh, and another thing, when I do my weight room at my house, it's gonna be My high school team was black and yellow and white. My college team was black and yellow and white. Now I'm gonna have the Steelers in there too, so everything is gonna be black, yellow, and white, and I can just kind of have my favorite guys around the room. It's gonna be lovely. When I get it done, I'm gonna show y'all. I was already thinking about this. So with this trade and everything, it just makes everything. And this is my mama team too, so it makes everything just flow a little bit better. Makes everything flow. Uh, let me see. Justin Fields is trash. What? How could you even fix your mouth to say Justin Fields is trash? If Justin Fields was the #1 guy coming out of high school, then he went to Ohio State and he almost won the Heisman. Now he's been at the Bears. He's broken records at the Bears. The Bears have went through a new coach every year, and he's still broken records with the Bears. This year, if he didn't miss the 4 games he missed this year, they probably would have made it to the playoffs. They almost made it to the playoffs. When he came back, they went on like a 4-game winning streak. And this is his first time really having a #1 wide receiver. How can you call this guy trash? See, I can't take you serious right now, son. You must be sleeping, son. You sleeping? Nah, I'm a Steelers fan, man. Like y'all, do y'all understand this right here? Tomlinson is the only coach in the league that has never had a losing record. He's the only coach in the league that has never had a losing record. Do you understand? Coach Belichick couldn't even say that. Do y'all understand? And he's been dealing the last like 4 years, maybe 5 years, 6 years. Ben Roethlisberger, he was done. He was on his last leg. And I was at y'all remember when Ben Roethlisberger got in that trouble that time? I was at my JUCO in that same town. We used to go to this little spot where we used to get wings at. A quarter wings. I remember that. You on I think it was on Wednesdays or Thursdays or Tuesdays. We used to go there and we used to get quarter for $1. You could get 4 chicken wings. We was at that very spot. That's where Ben Roethlisberger took that girl in the bathroom and they did whatever they did. And I just felt so dirty after that when I went in that restaurant. I couldn't even go in that bathroom and I just felt I felt dirty. But it was funny. I was like, damn, man, he was in our little small town. It was kind of crazy. Like, what the hell being Rocketsburg doing in this little small town? You're right. He don't have no excuse why he shouldn't win the Super Bowl now. I just hope they do good in the draft. I don't know. We got the number. Did I just say we? We got the 20th pick in the first round and the 50th pick in the second round. I don't know. I don't know if they're gonna go with the cornerback Kool-Aid out of Alabama. That's a need that we have, but we have a need at wide receiver too. Do you go for a monster wide receiver like the big tall 6'7" dude from Florida State? Because all the top like Marvin Harrison, all them, they're gonna be gone by the time they get to their peak. But this Stephen Smith, I don't know if y'all see what Stephen Smith Sr. said about the big tall Johnny Wilson, a big tall 6'7" guy out of Florida State. He said he can't put it together. He's like he's out there on the field, but he's uncoordinated. He was like, this dude is here, but it's like he's a volleyball player trying to play football or something. Like he just seemed uncoordinated. Yeah, he a big dude, but once you go against people that really know their stuff, he might not be able to get open. And like he dropped a lot of balls. And I noticed that at Florida State, sometimes he'll make the difficult catches, but the routine, regular catches, he would drop those. So I don't know, but he would be a big splash that we could get at that position. But I don't know. We might go in a lot of different directions, and they might get Mills from Georgia, the 6'7", 340 tackle. And last year in the first round, they got a tackle or a guard from Georgia. So they might pair them boys back up together, and because we need an offensive tackle too. So I'm looking forward to seeing what the Steelers do in the draft. I'm happy about all this. I can't wait to see my boys play. I'm a Russell Wilson fan too. I like Russell Wilson. I always cheer for Russell Wilson. I think he's a little weird, but I always cheer for Russell Wilson. Even when he was at NC State, that's when I started liking Russell Wilson because he could run and throw the ball. And I found out he played baseball and all that kind of stuff. I was like, damn, I like this little dude. Then he transferred. I think he transferred to Wisconsin, and it was crazy. Like, he was the first dude to kind of really transfer. You was a starter at one school, then you transferred to another school. That was the first time that ever really happened. And because I think Wisconsin let him play baseball still. I think North Carolina didn't want him to play baseball anymore. But so I remember Russell Wilson. Man, I remember so all this stuff, man. And it's funny, Russell Wilson, he changed colleges. Fields, he changed colleges. He was at Georgia, went to Ohio State. Like, I followed all these guys' career. Oh, and my man Greg Lloyd. Y'all gotta understand this. My man Greg Lloyd, he played college ball at Fort Valley State. Some of y'all don't know nothing about Fort Valley State, but that's a HBCU in Georgia, and it's about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. I'll say an hour and 45 minutes away from my house. Fort Valley, we used to play against Fort Valley State. The school that's in my town, that was like our rival. And like, our school's like a regular school, but Fort Valley State was a HBCU. So they just had a band, they just had the girls coming there walking, stepping and shit. I was like, what the hell is this? What? That was the first away game I went to. I said, I'm going to Fort Valley, baby. I want to go see what's going on. I remember that. I mean, we went to a party. And the Qs got into a fight with the football players. And I remember one of the Qs had got knocked out. I just seen them gold boots up in the air. At this point, I'm like, damn, was I don't know how old I was. I think I was in college. I ain't for sure. Trying to think, how was I in college and I was at the game because I played football. So maybe I was in high school. I don't know. But I remember this. This was what was funny. They was fighting and there was a security guard out there. I said, hey, man, they in there fighting. They right there fighting right there. The security guard went that way. The security guard like, shit. Them big cute dogs and the football players fighting. Me, myself, and I'm not going in there to try to stop and fight that. So that was funny. I remember that day at Fort Valley. But Greg Lloyd came from Fort Valley. Greg Lloyd was one of my first big-time linebackers that I cheered for. And he was a Steeler, man. All this stuff just is tying together to be something great, y'all. I'm just loving this. I'm loving this. So how many Steeler fans do we have? So I see Walker. You a Steeler fan? Are you just trying to jump on our bus right now? Don't try to jump on our bus like y'all done jumped on Colorado bus. You gotta be with the black and gold, or don't do it. Oh yeah, hey, Mom Dukes, that's my mama team. So I'm gonna get my look. Hey, y'all, I went on this site and I was looking for like some Steeler gear, right? And I seen this dress, man. When I tell y'all it's a body dress, my mama older, y'all, but she back in the day, she's always trying to, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get her this dress. I'm gonna get her this little dress. It's tight too, y'all. I'm gonna get it. I'm like, look, Mom, she love getting gifts. I'm gonna give her that dress. She gonna be like, what I'm supposed to do with it? I'm like, you gotta wear it, Mom. You gotta wear it one time. One time, she ain't gonna go nowhere. She gonna be in the house. But it's a little dress with a long split on it, with a leg on me showing. Hey, I get to have me and my mom that we have fun like that. So I'm gonna do that for her birthday. Cause it was funny, like last few years I ain't know what to get. I got her a Steeler chair before for her birthday, like a chair you can fold out, big Steeler chair with an umbrella on it, all that stuff. And but it's just hard to shop for. You know, you get older, they don't go places, they don't do a lot. But I'm gonna get her that. So but yeah, y'all. So that's the big thing I want to talk about tonight was the Steelers. And I got some more Colorado stuff coming. It's coming. And tomorrow I'm gonna talk about that. I seen some stuff Y'all know I be paying attention. I pay attention. I seen some stuff on some tapes that I'm gonna talk about tomorrow. And I'm gonna get on it early in the morning tomorrow. I'm gonna get on it early, so y'all should see it. But I'm just happy right now, y'all. I'm happy. We need a wide receiver, and we need a tackle, and we need a center and a cornerback. I think we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 picks in the top 4 rounds. We can address all our needs. We can address all our needs. Perry, Georgia, yep. Valdosta, Georgia, Perry, yes, sir. Yes, sir. That was the first time I ever went to a parade, y'all. And I saw them girls marching, boy. They were stepping. They were stepping, boy. That band was being, I thought I was on drum line. Oh, so you been rocking with them since Hines Ward? Look, okay. Oh, yeah. I remember I told somebody, I said the quarterback for Colorado, the dude, his last name is Wade. I said he remind me of Hines Ward. When Hines Ward played for Georgia, he played quarterback. And I remember I was in Fort Valley, y'all. I was in Fort Valley and I was watching that game when Hines Ward beat the who he beat? He beat the Florida Gators in the regular season. And we ain't beat the Gators in so long. When Hines Ward, I remember he threw that touchdown, we won that game. I was in Fort Valley, y'all. The same school Greg Lord came from. See? All of it tied together. And they ain't won the championship since I've been watching them. So I need to go back. I need to go back and be a good fan for the Steelers. And I was thinking about doing I'm telling you, I was thinking about doing my weight room like that. I was like, damn, do I want to make the whole weight room this color? Because I be trying to pull for them Falcons, man. Them Falcons, but they just they mess up your whole weekend, man. Them Falcons, they'll mess your weekend up. So it's official now. It's official, like a referee with a whistle. I'm going black and yellow and white. Valdosta, App State, and the Steelers is going down. But it's one guy I want to get in the draft that I was looking at. It's two guys. It's two guys. I wouldn't be mad because we need a wide receiver, right? I wouldn't be mad if they draft Brandon Rice, Jerry Rice's son. I wouldn't be mad because one thing we know for sure, he's gonna work. He's a hard worker. And he's big. He like 6'3". The thing about the Steelers, sometimes they'll get some of these wide receivers that got character issues, and then they just start acting crazy down the line. So I think if we get Jerry Rice's son, that'll be a good pickup. Or, and we really don't need this, but you can never have too many linebackers. If we get Jeremiah Trotter's son, he played for Clemson this year, a middle linebacker. That joker nice. Y'all go look him up, man. He nice. If we can get him with that second round pick, I love that. If we can get him with that second, we can get Jerry Rice's son with that in the fourth round or the third round. I love that. Oh, for real? All right, I'll go in there. I'll go in there and check it out. But I ain't gonna lie, I've been going online and seeing some of this stuff online. They got a lot of this stuff online that even like Colorado stuff, they got stuff online where you can get it for a lot cheaper. And they show like videos where the quality look real good. But I don't know. I don't know how good the quality is. But it's like say if you go on these other shops and you see it for like $80 and stuff, you can get on this place. I forgot the name of it for like $40. So $40 now, y'all, that's a steal compared to like now they be trying to charge you like $84 for jerseys and if you go in some of them stores, especially if you go to the game, they be trying to charge you like $59 for a t-shirt. I'm like, man, y'all tripping. For a t-shirt? Uh no. I don't know her. Nope, I don't know her. Brian Thomas Jr. Who is Brian Thomas Jr.? Who is Brian Thomas Jr.? Who is that? Yeah, man, I'm speaking that down south English, baby. I don't got no kids. I don't got no kids. I ain't married. I'm out here for the streets, baby. I'm out here for the streets. uh, they ain't want me no more. My woman left me. She left me in the middle of the night. I came home everything was gone. Hey, your wife told you got the store you was spending too much. Hey, driver, you know these rates don't drop now. You can't be spending too much, driver. Oh yeah, they don't like lighting up the tiger, man. Y'all, I need 4 more likes to light up the tiger. 4 more likes. I saw that receiver for LSU. He was on the board. Oh yeah, all right, yeah, Brian Thomas. Yeah. I got him. He hit the 22 spot. So we got the 20th pick. He's ranked the 22 ranked player in the draft. So he might be available at our 20th pick. So we might get Brian Thomas from the Steelers. He's for LSU. He's 6'4". Y'all see what's about to happen? The Steelers, the guy that played for LSU, what's the dude? I don't know his name, man. He a big time wide receiver for Minnesota right now. I can't think of his name, but he might be going to Cincinnati. I think the deal is already done. So now Joe Burrows and him and the other wide receiver, they finna link back up together. You know when they was all together last time, they won the national title. So Cincinnati, Baltimore, and the Steelers and the Browns, everybody done stepped the game up. That's the hardest division right now. That's the hardest division in football. Cincinnati, Baltimore, the Browns, all of them, everybody got good quarterbacks now. Everybody. They got they only got 4 good quarterbacks. They got 5 good quarterbacks in this conference. That's crazy. Good wide receivers, good pass rushers. They got everything in this conference. Running backs, everything. Let me see what y'all talking about. Hey, that's what's up. That's what's up. The Steelers in the house. I'm rocking with the Steelers hard this year. I'm rocking with them hard this year. And see, this is the thing about the Steelers. They known to be a winning culture. They like a quarterback wants to play for the Steelers because you know that organization gonna put a good team around you. But other players want to play for the Steelers too because Thompson, he's a smart coach, but he's not like Belichick where he make it not fun. He let guys have fun. Sometimes he let them have too much fun, and they end up hanging themselves. But did y'all see? Oh man, did y'all see what Bell doing right now? Y'all remember running back Bell, man. Y'all know, man. He doing fans only now, y'all. Bell is doing fans only, and he doing the X-rated version, y'all. How? How you? How you go from making 20-some million a year now in less than 3 years out the league? You doing fans only? How? But I knew something was wrong when he didn't take that franchise tag and he sat out that whole time. I knew something was wrong. I said, man, he ain't got them all. That time and he had them 2 girls in the room and they robbed him. I knew he didn't have them all. How you gonna go to practice and leave 2 girls in your room with all your money and everything just out? Hold on, let me see what y'all talking about. This is what I think with the wide receiver. Because, see, we don't have that much cap. I think we only got like $9 million on the cap. And they got it depends on what they do with Justin Fields. I think they can only sign dudes at the draft, man. Like, I think the cap is so low right now, they're going to have to get their dudes at the draft. That's what I think. But we got two good. We got the 20th and the 50th pick. So with those two picks, and we got the 84th and the 98th pick. So we got 4 picks inside the top 100. 4 picks. You should better find a wide receiver. And this is a heavy wide receiver draft. And a lot of teams need quarterbacks this draft. And there's a lot of offensive tackles in this draft. So we need an offensive tackle and we need a wide receiver. I think what they had the most in this draft, you got defensive ends. Oh, we need a defensive end too. So everything we need except for center is heavy in this draft. You had a bunch of quarterbacks, but we got our quarterback already. Got a bunch of wide receivers, so we for sure we gonna get a wide receiver. This is a very heavy class for wide receivers. I think tackles are next. Then I think defensive ends are edges. That's next. So you got a plethora of defensive ends, wide receivers, and tackles. And you got a bunch of cornerbacks too. We need a corner too. So I feel like we can address all our needs in the draft this year. There's a few corners in here too. Yeah. Kenny trying to make this a dating site. Y'all don't want me, man. I'm like the bad news bears. Y'all don't want me. I had 2 divorces. I'm like some old chicken. You don't want me. I do need a baby though. I need a little baby. You gonna go in the first round. Oh yeah, we finna run the football this year too. Now hopefully, the running back, I had him on my fantasy team. He got hurt, man. Like, how the hell you get hurt when I got you on my fantasy team? Um, um yeah, the Steelers got a big fan base. The Cowboys and the 49ers. And who else? The Patriots, some fake fans, they were popping up here and there. Patriots. But the Cowboys and the Steelers and the 49ers, to me, and the Raiders, them the 4, they got people scattered out everywhere. Y'all done turn this into a dating site. Tell your friend I need a baby right now. Right now. Yeah, I'm gonna have a cane by the time they get in kindergarten. Yeah, it's hard right here. It's hard out here with truckers right now. I heard a lady say tonight, she had a dude that was a trucker. He asked her for some money. She ain't giving no money. He broke up with her. I said, damn, the truck drivers out here pimping their girlfriends now. You said Bud trying to come back. Mm. Let me see who you talking about. Free agency wide receivers. I don't know too much about DJ. I don't know. I don't even know who DJ played for. But this is the thing about it. A lot of these guys, if they get them off free agency, they got to give them a better deal. So if they get some guys in the draft, they can get them for cheap. And that's how the Steelers. I don't even know if the Steelers ever picked up a guy off free agency, a wide receiver. I think everybody always been kind of like through the draft. The Steelers actually do very well in the draft with when they draft them wide receivers and linebackers. The only time they got a linebacker that didn't really pan out, they got a dude from Georgia a long time ago. I can't remember his name. I think his name was Dupree or something. He was like a defensive end / like pass rusher, fast guy. He didn't pan out. He was too light in the ass. Mm. Uh, Man, I don't know what the co-host at, man. I think he got scared, man. I think he got scared. Pippen ain't dead. Y'all just scared. And he got scared, man. I told him I had something for him, man. But he a truck driver too. He got a big Steeler thing in his truck, a big Steeler sign in his truck. He go hard for them Steelers. But he go hard for the Steelers in Florida State. So I already got on him one time about Florida State. And once I started talking about them Steelers, I said, well, I'm back. He said, no, hell no. We don't want no loose change. He told me, we don't want no loose change over here. You need to stay on over there with Colorado. I said, hold on, man. I need me an NFL team. He was like, hell no. We don't want no loose change. The Giants ain't winning no darn Super Bowl. What you talking about? What you talking about? Baseball? What Giants you talking about? San Francisco Giants? I know you talking about New York. Now that quarterback, you talking about the quarterback that was running and fell down when he was running? That guy? No. That guy cannot. He can't win a race. How he gonna win the championship? Come on, man. Come on, man. But yeah, that's what I got, man. That's what I got. My co-host, he didn't show up. I think he was scared. But let's go Steelers. As of right now, we already done won the offseason far as free agency. We already done won that right now. With the talent of quarterbacks we got for the price, and you got the best linebacker, boom, you got that. Now, the only thing we got to do is go ahead and crush the draft. If we get us a wide receiver, a corner, I think we're going to go tackle in the first. I think we're going to go tackle in the first round. There's a lot of good tackles. I think we're going to go to Georgia tackle in the first round. I think in the second round, I think we're going to get a cornerback. I think we're going to get a cornerback in the second round. In the fourth round, I think we're going to get an edge and a wide receiver. And then I think we got one more pick. No, the edge and the wide receiver, we're going to get them in the third round. And then I think we're going to get our center in the fourth round. That'll take care of all the needs. And we'll be out of there. Look here, y'all. Y'all didn't get me to my 10 likes, so I couldn't light the tiger up. See how y'all do? But look, I'll see y'all next time. We talking about them Colorado boys tomorrow. I seen a lot of stuff that I need to point out. A lot of stuff. And I'm going to give y'all an update on Warren Sapp, too. All right, I'll see y'all next time. Gone.